Hello everybody, back here again for our vlog a day, and today is Monday the 28th, and today was a beautiful, lovely, gorgeous weather day outside. Got this morning fairly early, have a dog coming later, so I had to kind of get a few things done. Also delivering some vending machines to the gentleman that bought my stuff, so went ahead and got up this morning though, pretty decent time. Got outside, got in the hot tub. From there, once it got late enough, I could start making some noise, and my lovely bride finally headed off to work. I hooked the trailer up, moved the truck over around. Actually moved the truck first. Put in a couple of my coin pushers, which I was able to get out of the house with the regular two-wheel cart, my dolly, and got them out there and got them loaded up in the truck by themselves. I got them laid on their back. I was basically backing them over to the tailgate, lifted from the bottom, and they went in pretty easily. They're pretty heavy. Not something that I'd recommend most people do by yourself, but I've been moving awkwardly strange shaped heavy ass things around by myself for years, especially back when I had my pet store. So I've kind of found a nick to it. I've got like a little techniques and stuff that I do. So I got those put up in there, went ahead, hooked the trailer back up to the truck, backed it in, got it set up, loaded up the first vending machine that was in our last vending machine in the garage, I guess technically. Then I also had a side add-on chute that hooks into the simple ingredient. It don't matter. The other machine bolts the side to add more chips and snacks and stuff to it. So I went ahead and got that out of the back room. It fit in the dolly, and ironically, it's heavy as hell. It weighs probably 3/4 as much as the full machine does, which is ridiculous. There's no cooling deck, there's no nothing. So I don't know why it's so damn heavy, but it's really heavy. So went ahead and got it loaded up, strapped it all down the trailer, getting it all taken care of and whatnot. Finally heard from the gentleman who bought my equipment, and told him, I said, as soon as the dog gets dropped off, I will head that way, but I'm waiting for a client to drop a dog off kind of thing. So finally they came, dropped the dog off, everything was great there. They're in the process of moving, so they just said, instead of trying to deal with the dog and all the excitement, taking a chance stepping on the dog, and the dog, you know, getting people's way and tripping somebody and whatnot, it made more sense to drop the dog off to me. So they dropped the pup off. We hung around the house for a few minutes, got my cooler packed up and everything, and then took the dogs with me. I took both. I was gonna take just the pup, but then I saw Bruce looking all sad at me like, why does he get to go? And I'm your dog. And I'm like, okay, cool, you can both go. So took them both with me, ran up there, met the guy at the storage unit. He was kind of being a little bit like, where are you at? What the hell? This is the guy who's been 2 hours late to everything we've ever talked about, all our meetings and everything, a minimum 2 hours late, sometimes days late. And I'm like, go fuck yourself, you know, like this is, you could easily come in here and help me load this shit up, you know. I had to tear apart the shelf, I had to load all the stuff up, so I got the big wooden shelf, I got the coin counter, got the coin push thing all loaded up myself, got him up there, met the guy there. He goes, well, I gotta be leaving here shortly. I'm like, I don't care, like I'll get there as soon as I can, as soon as the dog gets dropped off, because that's my business and that's what I do. You could have easily, you know, done this yourself and could have come there and helped me load this stuff, would be a lot quicker, which he's not much help of anything anyway, but that's the point. So went ahead, got up there, dropped the stuff off to him, and basically unloaded everything by myself. He gave me a little bit of hand with the coin pusher to bring them out, and we got them all put in the storage unit for him, all that stuff done, and then he basically pieced out. I gave him the addresses to the locations, which he still hadn't been to yet, which I don't know why, but it is what it is. So I sent him all the addresses again, so he'd have them in a text message so he could find them and stuff and whatnot. So he went ahead, and I spent the rest of the time rolling up all my straps and putting everything away properly and all that good fun stuff. And I have completely done, except for I have a few bulk like candy machines, gumball machine type things up my attic, which I told him that he needs to, you know, come over, especially if he brings his girlfriend or wife, whatever she is, with him. The three of us can get him out of the attic a whole lot quicker, because one can be up in the attic, hand him down halfway, and then we'll hand him down to the bottom and stack him up in the car, and they'll fit in his car without really a problem. So the stands will be a pain in the butt, but it is what it is. My truck was full to begin with, so there was no more room in this trip anyway. So worst case scenario, if I have to, I'll haul him up the truck to him, but really not. So got that done, got back here to the house. On the way, actually after I left the dropping off stuff storage unit, went by my father-in-law's house, kind of gonna pack up a few records and whatnot, and there was a car in the driveway, threw me off. I was like, what the hell? And with the trailer I couldn't back in because the truck was there, the SUV was there. So I went ahead and pulled up out in front of the house on this street, parked there, and I wasn't certain if it was his friend or not. There's one of the guys he's friends with. Well, if he's there, they need me to help him move the record shelves, because I guess whoever else is supposed to help Paul is gonna help him. So now I gotta help him. I'm not sure I want his help. If I do have to do it, I think I'm gonna do it myself, because I don't trust people, and he's old and out of shape and fat. Can't really do much of anyway. So often it's easier to do it myself than it is to get help from people who aren't much help and don't follow directions very well. So pulled up there, as I'm walking up, they hopped in the SUV and drove away. I'm like, you had to see me. I'm parked right in front of the house stuff, and they drove the hell out of there. I'm like, okay, was somebody trying to rob the house? Like, I don't know what the hell, it felt weird. So called the father-in-law, left a message to him. No answer. Never did hear back from him. Still haven't heard back from him. It is what it is. But yeah, anyway, from there, went in. I can't tell anything in the house because we're all moving, packing stuff around, so it's hard to tell if somebody's been in there or not, but it is what it is. So from there, headed over to the Intercoastal with the dogs. Sat on one of the fishing piers, chilled out there a little bit, had myself a cigar, kind of just relaxing by the water, let the dogs watch the dolphins and whatnot out in the water, and they kind of enjoyed that. The pup especially got to see a bunch of new people, so they chilled out. Everybody wanted to play with the dogs and stuff, and it was always a fun time. So from there, got back home, chilled out with the pup and the dog here at the house, had a meet and greet that we basically were end up scheduling a meet and greet to watch the dog. So I got that scheduled for tomorrow also. A little bit of issues there and whatnot. Ended up getting my run in, got my shower, we had leftovers for dinner, and found a house that we're going to try and look at tomorrow, I think. So we got that set up and all the good fun that comes with it as well. So yeah, had wonderful leftover dinners, and then watched a little TV, headed back outside, enjoyed a cigar in the evening like I try and do, and had a wonderful, wonderful day. So that's all I got for right now. I will talk to you guys tomorrow. Have yourself a safe, wonderful day. Thanks for watching.